Hey, BC Artisan back here at MegaCon 2013. I have stumbled across some good luck here, especially for anybody that is interested in becoming a filmmaker. I tell you what, this guy's got a school, and it's really a good, really good program. And I'm going to let him introduce himself because I'm not real good at keeping names straight. I'll mess them up. I'm real good at that.
Fantastic. Absolutely. My name is Trent Duncan. I'm a local filmmaker here in Orlando, but I just want to say thank you, Charles, for having me on the radio.
Oh, definitely.
Here at MegaCon. It's definitely an exciting event the first day. We're looking forward to a full weekend here, but it's definitely a good push into the weekend here at MegaCon 2013.
Now, how long have you been making films yourself?
All right, so myself as a filmmaker, boy, when does any filmmaker start, right? Since they were kids.
As soon as you can grab a camera.
My dad had an old VHS camera back in 1990 or 89 is when he first got that one. So ever since then, we've been running around the house. I believe Terminator Jr. was one of our first productions.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. Cool. It's just some silly stuff, wooden guns, running around the house in the summertime.
Right.
And then from there, it just kind of evolved. I went to a film school at Valencia back in 2002.
Okay.
And from there, I've had my days traveling the military.
Right.
So in the military, I did some military documentaries, stuff that's been seen on the My War Diaries on the Discovery Channel, the military channel. And we did some short films when we were on deployment, too.
Okay.
That was always fun because whenever you're out in the middle of nowhere, the guys, they don't have anything else to do, so they'll be a movie star for a day or two.
Just give them something to do, that's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. So we had a good time doing that. So I've definitely had a diverse background of filmmaking and military and traveling. And so I'm back here in Orlando. And back here we've done, I have a small production company. We've done a few short fan films and some other films here locally, music videos, some documentaries, even some mockumentaries. I left out my time where I lived in California for a little over a year and a half.
Well, any artist has got to be in California.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just got to have a little bit of that smog stuck in you or you're not true. Yeah, that's for sure.
This is true. That was a good time, though. That was a good time. But, yeah, we're here and over at MegaCon right now, and we're excited to be here and just kind of showcase our work and some of the stuff we got here.
Now, you've got I'm looking at a filmmaker's kit that you're offering right now. And it basically comes with everything they need to get started, to be able to actually start and then finish an actual run.
Yeah, that's correct, Charles. Yes. And I'll go into that. I mean, a lot of those film schools have grown in popularity over the past couple of years, mainly because the availability of cameras and the digital age is just pushing upon us so quickly. So anybody can make a movie with just their camera now, and the equipment is readily available, not like it was 10, 15, 20 years ago when we were
And it costs you a fortune,
absolutely. So, and then a lot of these schools are taking advantage of that, and they charge, anywhere from 10, 20, even 100, upwards of $150,000 for, tuition.
Right.
And that's good. You do get a lot of experience, and you get a lot of exposure to the arts and some different friends. It's a good place to network as well, too.
Right.
But it's not totally necessary to become a filmmaker. You don't have to go to film school, nor does it guarantee that you're going to have any success at all.
That's true. You could go and not get anything out of it.
Absolutely. I know pretty much almost everybody from my film class is doing something else right now.
Right.
And nobody's made it big and successful, but a few people dabble in it. Nonetheless, you can either look back at it as a waste of money or just something fun that you did for a little while.
Right. To learn something for yourself.
Absolutely, yeah. So
it doesn't hurt, that's for sure.
It does, yeah. So we had a good time. So what I created here is called the Online Film School Boot Camp. And it started out, I created tutorial videos online to teach filmmaking. It's independent filmmaking, and it's geared towards young, aspiring filmmakers looking to get into the industry. So anyone between the ages of 10 to about 17, before they're able to go to a technical school, they can learn all the different aspects, what I call the 6 fundamentals.
Right.
And it involves screenwriting, directing, producing, cinematography, lighting, and post-production.
Okay.
So they get a basic feel and introduction to each one of those fundamentals, and this gives them the ability to make their own movies and employ their own actors and kind of create and organize their own films, which is kind of lacking in a lot of these film schools. They teach you a lot of the technical stuff, but they don't really teach you, okay, you don't have any money, go out and make a movie on your own with no money.
Right. That's true. They don't. And for some reason, even Hollywood has jumped on the bandwagon of making the B-rated movies, style movies. Now they're bringing them back because more and more people are getting. They just enjoy watching that better than they do, the $800,000 Hollywood production.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I see that and I see this, but they know half that shot on green screen, half of that's done in digital, and it's got its place. And B-rated movies are really coming back, and so that opens the doors for a lot of independent filmmakers to come up and make some money.
Absolutely, yeah. There's something to be said about a lot of these independent artists and the movies that they make. It really comes from the creativity of these individuals that 10, 15, 20 years ago, they wouldn't have a chance at all.
Right.
But now more people are able to get their message out or just show their creativity because the giant Hollywood studios, yeah, sure, they have a place in Hollywood, and they make some fun movies to watch.
Right.
But there's a lot of those independent ones that really just kind of turn your attention towards that stuff.
I think they're more real movie, and the Blair Witch thing. I think really.
I think that was the turning point.
I think it really was. I think it's what broke Hollywood's back.
Oh man!
I don't have the stranglehold anymore. Something broke it here, and here's a bunch of people running around with a video camera out there, and you're watching it, and you're like, okay, I've got a headache from hell now watching this bounce around. Because I can't handle that bounciness, that heavy bouncy. But people love it.
That was great. It was definitely opened, I think, the floodgates where people stopped back and said, wow,
right,
I can do that.
I can really do it. It can be done.
These people, yeah. And so from then on out, I think it's just evolved into the ability for anybody to just kind of pick up a camera and shoot stuff. And that's kind of what my film school helps organize these individuals and their thoughts and their process, and just kind of flows it into a sense where they can create their own production and just go out and be successful. Because really, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what film school you go to, whether it's a big one, a small one, or where you get your information. It all pertains to your personal drive and your personal initiative.
Exactly. That's with anything. We had a couple kids in here last year that, they have a little bit of a self-esteem problem, and it was revolving around math. And everybody's giving them a harassment. Well, the one girl come in with the dress with all white, big queen's dress, 500 little individually handmade hand-stitched roses on it.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, yeah, guess what? She learned because she did something she wanted to do. You gave her a challenge. She had to figure out the yardage for the dress, how much big of a square inch that rose took, how many stitches, So guess what she's doing? She's doing math now.
Wow.
But people, you go to school, it's like, if you threw a ball, the density of the ball is this, that, and you throw it, and how high is it going to bounce? Okay, I'm never going to throw a ball and see how damn high it bounces. How am I going to measure the density of the ball when I go to Walmart and buy it? Wait a minute, we left that part out. So when you go to try to do it, because you know what, I'm going to try this. You do it, and it's like, my figure didn't come out right. Well, the density of the rubber of the ball is different, Take the ball, cut a hole in the ball, take it and have them test it, and then blow it back up and then bounce it. Guess what? It still ain't going to work because you cut a hole in it now.
There you go.
But instead of saying, first thing a teacher should come in, it's like, hey, just like with this, it's like, what do you like doing? Obviously, if I'm coming to you, I like doing film. Okay, well, here's an easy way to do it. Go out and do it. Go out and enjoy it.
Absolutely, yeah. It gives folks an ability to kind of dabble in it and see if they like, without committing to a large tuition or a lot of time on their hands, because essentially all the videos, you can watch them in 90 minutes.
Right.
They're all short videos, 90 minutes, so it gives an opportunity. And hey, if it's the worst information you've ever seen, then it's only $25 for an online subscription, $50 for the kit.
Yeah, and that's nothing. I mean, hell, it costs them that much to burn the DVDs now.
Yeah, but
print the flyers.
Absolutely, yeah.
Us being in a media company, believe me, I know what it costs to print something.
But there's some good information in there. So I just want to encourage anyone to take a look at it. It's you can go to jointhecamp.com.
Yeah, it's jointhecamp.com.
Yeah, online film school boot camp, and from there you have two choices. You can either learn online, or you can order the filmmaker kit and have it in your house, watching the DVDs.
Now, you're going to be here all weekend?
I'll be here all weekend at MegaCon, booth 962.
And that's out toward the front, so as you're coming in the front door, you can't miss him if you... Let's say, if you come in the main gate, you take a right after you come through the door, and you get on the floor, and then you're there.
Right next to all the artists, the actors signing.
Right. And Now, where do you go after this? Do you have another show, another convention you lined up to go to?
We don't have anything lined up as of right now. We might be doing SuperCon down in Miami. Is that correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that might be. But as of now, we're just going to play with. This is our second year at MegaCon, so we're excited to just kind of evolve and grow a little bit here.
Right.
I'm with my friend. He is Cheyenne Hess. He plays in a lot of my fan films, and he plays the character of Jason Voorhees.
Okay.
And so he has an entertainment company, Always in Armor, where he will appear at different venues such as birthday parties, weddings, and he dresses up as Jason Voorhees, Boba Fett, or even a stormtrooper. So,
Right, right.
So I just want to do a little plug for him. Always in Armor.
Definitely. Maybe we can get him over here, to do an interview, and we'll hopefully some people will take advantage of this, because I think I really do think it's a good idea.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, Charles.
Oh, definitely, and hopefully we'll get you back by here before the show's over and chat some more.
Sounds good.
Thanks a lot, buddy. You take it easy now.
Thank you.
We're out of here.